In a small town, nestled between lush green hills and babbling brooks, lived a community plagued by poverty and despair. It seemed as if hope had long abandoned the hearts of its residents, leaving behind only a lingering sadness in their eyes. But one fateful day, a glimmer of light broke through the heavy clouds that hung over the town. Word quickly spread that an anonymous benefactor had come forward, offering to grant one wish to improve the community. The townspeople were filled with a mix of excitement and skepticism. Could this mysterious stranger really bring about the change they so desperately longed for? Soon after, each resident was independently visited by a guide. These guides were unlike anybody they had ever encountered, dressed in flowing robes. Their eyes shone with a wisdom and compassion that eased the worries of the townspeople. One by one, they were shown the potential of their wish and how it could transform the lives of others. First, there was Mrs. Jenkins, a retired teacher who wished for an art center in town. Her guide took her on a journey, revealing how her wish would inspire creativity in the children, fostering a love for painting, sculpture, and music. Mrs. Jenkins smiled, envisioning the bright smiles and laughter that would fill the new art center. Then there was Mr. Thompson, a widowed carpenter who wished for more job opportunities. His guide showed him how his wish would allow the townspeople to tap into their untapped potential, giving rise to small businesses and a thriving economy. Mr. Thompson's eyes sparkled with the possibility of a better future for everyone. As the townspeople, one by one, wrestled with their desires, they began to understand the true power of unity and selflessness. They realized that their individual wishes, while important, would be even more impactful if they were combined, if their goals merged into one collective dream. And so, they formed a committee, determined to craft a wish that would encompass the dreams of everyone in the community. Together, they outlined their vision: a community center, a place where children could learn, families could gather, and the elderly could find solace. It would have an art center, a workshop for skill development, and spaces to hold community events. The town would once again be alive with hope and promise. Excitedly, they presented their wish to the anonymous benefactor, who had been observing their journey all along. But instead of granting their collective wish, the benefactor smiled and revealed their true identity: a long-lost resident of the town, a person who had once experienced the power of unity and togetherness. The benefactor told the townspeople that the real gift they had given themselves was not in the form of a wish fulfilled but in the awakening of their own potential. By coming together, they had discovered that the strength of their community lay not in individual desires, but in the collective efforts to uplift one another. With that, the former anonymous benefactor pledged their entire wealth to the community center and promised to work alongside them to make it a reality. The town rejoiced, realizing that the true power to transform their lives was already within their grasp, and so, the townspeople, inspired by their journey and newfound unity, set out to build their community center. They put their skills, time, and resources together, not just for themselves, but for the generations to come. The small town, once plagued by poverty and despair, flourished with hope, unity, and selflessness. In the end, they discovered that the true gift was not in the fulfillment of their individual wishes, but in the realization that when hearts and hands come together, even the darkest of clouds can be broken by the light of unity.